Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and this is the last video of this season about the top teams content. I did not want to make this, but then I remember that like lots of people have asked me to update the list of the top Pokemons in the season 22, which is about to end in 1 week. So some people will still need, like some help from some teams. So in today's video, I will not talk about the teams, the meta teams. I have brought to you guys the teams from people who hit 3500. So those teams are proven to hit 3500, okay? So don't be like, oh, I used this team and I went 115 or 170. Doesn't work like that, my friend. These teams were proven to hit 3500, as each one of those teams at least hit 3400. So, Great League, I'm not going to talk about it. I feel like you guys all know. But basically, it's a Clodsire, Jumpluff, Mandibuzz, Corsola, Corviknight, Lapras, Dusclops, Malamar, Feraligatr, the Dusknoir, Sableye, Feraligatr, Malamar. But most of the teams, you will notice that they have Malamar, Drapion, Gator, Lapras, Jumpluff. Those are the strongest 5 Pokemons right now. And PvPoke says that those aren't the strongest. The strongest is Typhlosion, Sableye, Drapion, Jumpluff, Tinkaton, Lapras, Cradily, Claydol, Diggersby, Clodsire, and Ufisk. I think Ufisk is kind of bad. It's just like it doesn't have the potential to nuke anything, so people will always no shield from it. So it's like a Pokemon that's just as spammy. It doesn't do fast move pressure and doesn't threaten with the ability to nuke. So which one of the strongest? I would say Jumpluff is the strongest Pokemon currently, followed by this. There is Shadow Malamar here. So one of those 3. But yeah, Shadow Malamar, Shadow Jumpluff, Lapras, non-Shadow are the strongest. Azu is on top there. Azu is just the safer option, but it's not as strong as those 5, but it's still the decent and a great safe swap. And the team number 1 here, we have it from That Boy J. He is currently sitting at 3365. He was earlier like higher than that, so he will probably will be at 3600 anytime soon. So you just need to play his battles. And this is the team he is using. He's using Dragonite, Diggersby, Lapras. Now some people are like, oh, this team is weak to Dugong, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not, okay? There is a play, but you can't make mistakes. That's the thing. If you make one mistake, yes, then it doesn't doesn't beat Dugong. So what does he do against Dugong in the lead? I would say he'd probably go Lapras, try to chip the Dugong a bit, and then Diggersby can handle Dugong after that. You can also go Diggersby and even Prey. But people at high MMR, they don't use Dugong because it's just a bad Lapras. Okay, to be more accurate, there is a player that still uses Dugong, and his name is Jason 2890. He's still using Dugong, by the way. The second team here, we have it from my captain, Pranab. You can find him on Twitter. That's like his handle. He's a Pokemon Go streamer and PvP coach, Elite Team's captain, number 1 on the GBL leaderboard, season 7, 8, 11, 21. See guys how many times he has hit number 1. Yeah, so what happened between season 21, season 11, and season 21? He literally stopped playing the game. Yeah, he stopped playing the game for almost a year and a half. He came back and then he hit number 1. That's how good he is. So what is Mr. Pranav is using? He's currently sitting at 3514 elo. He's using, I think, Malamar or a Dragonite, either or, with Drapion and Feraligatr. Every team he used, he just used those 2. In his words, those 2 Pokemons are just the most OP Pokemons in the game right now. It doesn't matter what people run, those 2 are still the best. And all you need to do is, if you feel like those are getting handicapped, you just change your third to make them more flexible and to have like a different play or like a better play on the stuff you keep facing. So how do you play the Azu? Well, technically Malamar wins the 2 against Azu, but if you see an Azu lead, you go Feraligatr. If you see an Azu, if the opponent safe to switch Azu, you just go Drapion. Just as simple as that. Wigglytuff, it doesn't exist at high MMR. People don't use fairies. The only fairy that exists at high MMR though is Tinkaton, and Tinkaton lose to Malamar, lose to Gator, and it does beat Drapion though. The next team here, we have a team from Mr. Pocket. I did make a video about this. You know what? Let me just copy the video and put it here. Okay, so this is the video I have made about this team. You can literally go and find it. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it right here. I explained everything he did while playing this team, how to play the Mud Slapper in the lead, how to play Jump Love in the lead, Lapras switch in. All these stuff, you will find it in this video. He's currently sitting at 34-16. Why not 3500? He's literally at doing the current regional. There is a regional going on. So he's not been playing GBL for like the past 34 days. So just give him 2 days more and he will be definitely above 3500. Another 3500 battler here, we have Mr. J Mills. J Mills, one of very, 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 very few battlers that always try to hit 3500. So I have the screenshot from the leaderboard. He's not 3500 yet, but I think he did hit it after the leaderboard update or something like that. But he will definitely do it. Like, and J Mills is one of the best players in the world. And I don't call a season where he did not hit it. Currently, he's using this team of Lapras, Drapion, and Primeape. So what does Primeape do? Well, I think he technically has 2 counters to Jump Love and something that covers the Jump Love's backline, because Jump Love known to run like stuff like Blastoise and Dunsparce in the back. I mean, some people stopped using Dunsparce, so that's the main thing. But yeah, I mean, Primeape can just try to play the 2 against so many Pokemons. Claydol is a bit annoying to play, but I think people don't play Claydol as much. Credeli in the lead is annoying, but remember, if there is a Credeli in the lead, he has 2 counters. He has Drapion and he has Primeape for that. Credeli switch in, you just go into Primeape and you have a fighter into a rock type Pokemon, so you have to play that out. Another player here, we have Mr. Pokemango. Pokemango actually is using 3 teams and he gave me all of his teams. Like, okay, I'm using all these teams, people can have access to them. So, what team is he using? Well, he's using Drapion, Lapras, Dusclops. This is Dusclops, right? Is he using the Snapchat Dusclops? Yes, you have to use the Snapchat Flower Crown Dusclops. I asked him why Dusk, what does it target? Because I don't use this Pokemon. I don't believe in this Pokemon. He said it beats all the bulky bite. I think there is a word that's cropped here. I can't say it because this channel is plus 18, is family friendly. So yeah, Dusclops beat all the tanky stuff. What are tanky stuff? Well, Azu, Lapras, I'm assuming Jumpluff. I mean, this thing has Ice Punch, right? I mean, that's actually a good code breaker. Let's be real. So any tanky Pokemon lose to Dusclops. Is that the only team he's using? No, he has a different team. He's using Claydol, Tinkaton, and Golisopod. So the team is kind of ABA weak to Jumpluff, but to be honest, Claydol into Jumpluff is not a bad matchup. Like, yeah, you lose, but you have Ice Beam. Once you land the Ice Beam, you can just get the hell out. Okay, you can farm it down after Claydol, not Claydol, Credeli. Credeli is usually a safe switch. If they safe switch that, you have Tinkaton to beat it. Another team that was provided to us by Mr. The Pokemango. By the way, this is his Twitter handler, and this is his Twitch stream. You can go and give him a follow. He loves using Malamar. He said Malamar is the best Pokemon ever. That doesn't mean it's the best Pokemon. It's just like the best Pokemon to use, as you would always have a play into your opponent. And Malamar, he's using it with the Drapion and Blastoise. Why Blastoise, not the Blastoise? Because the sunglasses protect the Blastoise as a third shield, especially when like you're playing against electric shiny Pokemon. So the sunglasses helps there. So yeah, it's a Blastoise, not a Blastoise. Now moving into this guy. We used to call him Elam. Now we just say this guy because he changed ever since he won 2 regionals back to back. He even changed his bio. He removed that he hit number 170 million times. And now it's like at play Pokemon. What does that mean? We don't know. But that means he's just a big guy, right? So Elam is known. He's very popular. He's very decent. He's very good. And he is known to run Drapion Azu. He's been running Drapion Azu like the past 4 or 5 seasons. And he has hit number 1 with the Drapion Azu every time. He won regionals. He won 2 regionals by spamming Drapion Azu. And the third could be sometimes Feraligatr, could be sometimes a Dragonite, could be sometimes Malamar. But now, because Shadow Malamar is new to the game, it's actually an insane Pokemon with the right hand, and Elam has the right hand. And he said that Shadow Malamar is just insanely strong in the current meta. Now, moving into the team that the best player in the world is using, and the best player in the world said that he is using Talonflame, Diggersby, and Gastrodon. Okay, what's the elo of the best player in the world? Well, you will find out in the next videos, because the next videos will be dedicated about this team, and I will show everyone how to handle it, how to handle it, how to play it, how to use it, and how to use Talon, especially in those niche matchups, especially since the meta is dominated by water Pokemons and Pokemons that have Rock Tomb. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I tried to keep it short and straightforward. So thank you so much everyone for watching. Good luck with the last minute push. With your last minute push, I hope you guys get all the milestones you want, you hope for. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. Don't forget to like the video if you like the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Follow us on Twitter and on Twitch. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.